Hi everyone, good day and welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel we're discussing essential tips for a secure 2026. If this is something you're interested in, make sure you like, comment, share this video to family and friends, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are all preparing to enter into the year 2026, and one truth stands firm: the only way to stay out of trouble is to be intentional and also have information on some certain things. So many people face different issues, from business losses to property issues to tax penalties to business problems or even family conflicts. And it is not even because the law is wicked, it is because these persons have failed to take proper steps to protect themselves and also get adequate information on what the law requires of them. And so, going into 2026, I want you to understand and also work with clarity. And that starts with understanding some legal tips for the next year. This list is inexhaustible. I'll probably have it in various parts because there are so many things you need to know in order to protect yourself legally. But let's start with these ones for now. And that is why you should also subscribe so you can get information whenever I have more videos on legal tips to protect yourself. First thing I would say is to register your business. One of the biggest mistakes people make is to assume their business exists just because they have a business name, they have a logo, they have customers, so they think, oh, the law recognizes my business. But in reality, your business is invisible to the law until it is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. Registering your business gives you legal identity. It separates your business from your personal life. Your business is a corporate person on its own. However, don't stop at just CAC registration. Make sure you trademark your business also. Trademark your signature product names, trademark your logo, trademark your sticker, so that nobody can lay claim to it in the future. And also, if you're interested in registering your business for next year, you can send me an email or send me a DM on TikTok or on Instagram, and I'll take you through the process of legally registering your business. While CAC registration gives you existence, trademark logo gives your business life. It gives it ownership. The next thing is to never rely on verbal agreements. Now, verbal agreements are very much a valid form of contract. You can make oral agreements or oral contracts. However, you must break this habit in 2026. Doing business based on trust alone, it does not suffice. A formal contract brings clarity. It states what each person is to do, what they must not do, how to do it before there's any partnership, before there's any collaboration. Let the terms be clearly stated, because when there's a legal issue, it's very hard to prove I said, she said, we said, everybody said. But when it is in writing and both parties agree to it, it is easier to prove in court in case there is any legal battle whatsoever. The next thing is to verify your land before you pay. Land matters in Nigeria require chaos. In fact, when you go to court, you hear land matters that have been going on for as long as 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and most times it never just gets resolved. So you want to protect yourself. So many people arguing, oh, why should I pay a lawyer 10% to draft an agreement? It is not only to draft an agreement, it is also to verify at the land registry, to check the true ownership, help you conduct proper searches so that you are legally protected. So many people have lost their life savings just because they trust somebody. Oh, it's my uncle's son, is my uncle's daughter, and I feel like, this person cannot defraud me, so I'll just pay the money and I have ownership of the land. Before you commit to buying a land, make sure you conduct a proper search at the land registry. This one is very important. It will tell you if there is any embargo on that property. Avoid pressure sales. So many people come to you, oh, distress sale, and the property is probably half the price, and you're like, oh, this is a very good buy, let me just get it. Most times you are getting yourself into trouble. If the seller is rushing you and telling you, if you don't pay today, somebody else will pay for it, make sure you pause. Most times when you're under pressure to get a property, it is a big red flag. There is something they're hiding from you. Make sure you do proper verification before you purchase any property. The next one is have a lawyer you can call. Legal emergencies do not announce themselves. So instead of just panicking or being confused on what to do, just pick up your phone and have a lawyer you can call. Whether it is contract issue, whether it is land issue, whether the police has arrested you, whether it's a business dispute, or any form of legal emergency whatsoever, make sure you have a lawyer you can call on. Most times some people would think it's something they can handle, and they end up causing even more harm before they call the lawyer. But once you have a lawyer at your beck and call, you can just easily call them and they would show up for you and put you through on what to do. The next thing is to sort out your taxes early. We all know that we have new laws and provisions on taxation and taxes in Nigeria, and even though we're all still trying to understand the new taxation laws and the system, it is essential that you put some things in place to protect yourself and also to be ready. For example, you need to get your TIN, register your businesses, and sort out your personal income tax, pay what you need to pay, file what you need to file, keep every single receipt, every single document, make sure you have them ready for 2026. As regards tax issues, plan your will. Even if you're very young, now most people will say, oh, why would you say I should plan my will? That means I'm going to die very soon. No, no, no. I always advise everybody to have their will ready. You don't have to have the whole world. Even the little you have, make sure it is protected legally. It is not a sign that you're about to die or a sign that death is near. No, it is just a sign that you love your family enough to protect them from confusion. Because most times when you go to court, family law issues on sharing of wills, property and all of that, customary ways of sharing, it won't be fair to everybody. Even the way you prepare yourself, it won't be fair to everybody, but at least they will know that that is what your intention is, and it won't just be, oh, it is just one lawyer that is somewhere that is telling us what to do and what not to do. A will tells your family who inherits what belongs to you, who will care for your children in case of emergencies, how your business should continue. It just gives peace of mind both for you and also for the people that you know and you love. The next one is understanding your tenancy rights before paying. Now, before you pay for any house in 2026, before you renew your rent or you move into a new apartment, take your time to understand and read the tenancy agreements. So many people have so many misconceptions about tenancy, especially quit notice. Some people come and say, oh, lawyer, but I think, I still have 6 months even after my rent has expired. No, if you have a tenancy agreement, whatever is in that tenancy agreement is what will suffice as quick notice. The law would only apply wherever there is no tenancy agreement. So check your tenancy agreement so that you don't become a tenant at will and they'll just come and bundle you one day out of the house and you become homeless. Rent is too expensive to enter into any contract without understanding what the terms are saying, and also for landlords to protect themselves from misunderstanding and trouble. Lastly, invest in legal literacy. Make 2026 the year that you're intentional about learning the law. Because you don't have to be a lawyer to learn basic rights and responsibilities as a Nigerian. Learn about your contract, understand consumer protection. And that is why you should be subscribed to this channel, because come next year I'm going to be teaching out so many legal tips that I have to know as a Nigerian that will definitely protect you. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.